Isaiah pitch to the right. Turn it up. Middle. Pulled right down immediately. Is Riley. First down for the X-Dawgs to start. Good morning, everybody, from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Joey Blaze live here. For the first 3 games that I'll have for you today, we're going to start off this morning with the X-Dawgs in the gray versus the Demons in the red and white. Some purple and black mixed in there, however. Demons 3-3 on the year. First year team. Nice little conglomerate of several different key pieces. Have played together over the years. Left side can play at Eisenberg. Slide it in the middle, pulled right down. X-Dawgs 2-2. KFFL runner-up last season. Both teams battling for mid-range here in the KFFL standings. A win here for the Demons would give them a 2.5 game lead, technically speaking, on the Dogs. 2 wins, 1 less loss. Maybe 3.5, truthfully. Might have that calculator right. And then the tiebreaker. Dogs will win, however, will stay close. They would become 3-2, whereas the Demons could fall to 3-4 and technically 3 games down the road. So nice little dynamic to this game. Technically tied for now, but 2.5 game lead for the winner. And the tiebreaker. Gonna throw in the middle, complete again. Pull right down. So far, this X-Dawg offense early on, getting small gains, just trying to methodically move down the field on this Demons squad. Take a look at the Demons. Quite the defensive line there to start right out the gate. Brock Line, Sean Moats, Kaja, J-Dub. That's a championship caliber D-line right there. I won a few rings of my own with them. X-Dawgs got some pieces of their own on the offensive line. Keep an eye on Jason Brady, the left guard, one of the more versatile two-way players in this league and region. One tight. He's got 4 wide receivers. Isaiah runs to the right. Play McKeon. And he's out of bounds. 4th down. 4th and 2. No declaration. Trips on that left side. Solo down here. One tight. See what the Dogs do here. Isaiah looks to his left. Scott McKeon, a sure-handed receiver. And that's going to be a first down for the X-Dawgs. McKeon, a KFFL original. One of the guys who were here from day one. Originally the Spartans and Ship Flip Gators. Currently with the X-Dawgs. Has a championship with Team Blunt Talk last fall. Eisenberg coming into the game. Keon coming out. Neither team ranked currently in the TBT Top 25. X-Dawgs are looking inside, however. They're about 27th if I were to give this ranking for them. Demons not eligible yet. They need 2 more games. They'll have that this weekend in a tournament appearance to get eligibility. Right now they're considered rec level. On that left side, Eisenberg incomplete. Having not played in a tournament yet this year, we probably will not see them in one. The only one coming up locally is going to be the Capital Classic currently. That'll be November 20th and 21st. We'll be there for day 2 of Capital Classic. TBT swinging by, going to say hi to everybody. All part of Champions Month here on Team Blunt Talk. We'll be here for another, well, not here rather, but on the air for another championship tomorrow. OMFFL crowning a new champion. We're going to be there 8 a.m. over in Newtown. We'll see who comes out as OMFFL champion. Can Rampage repeat? Can the Scorpions win yet another fall? Will the Misfits, for the third fall in a row, win a different league? Remember, fall 19, KFFL, fall 20, Washington County. Could it be OMFFL? Could it be GCFFA perhaps? We'll see. They're off this week, but a run to that left side, and that is going to be a nice little game for the Dogs. Third down coming up. Championship weekends currently scheduled for the 13th and 14th up here at Shippensburg. We'll have live coverage of it. Might have to keep Giles back by that point. We'll see. Right now, I'm currently going to be here for 3 games. The 3 we'll have for you today will be Demons and the X-Dawgs, followed up right afterwards by a nice little one. We got a good one coming up. It's going to be a little bit after, and when I say that, probably around noon. We're going to have the Killer Bees and West Virginia Venom, as well as Spartans and Outlaws. Going to showcase as many KFFL teams as possible. I might be here for Primetime Chaos. We'll see. It's a long day. To the left, back to the right. Throws it up now. Oh, incomplete. 4th down coming up. Morning, Ricky John Francois. Big shout out to him. He was on Blunt Talk the other night. Him in Category 5, part of the South Florida Flag Football Association, will be at Nationals. That's will we that weekend, January 14th through the 17th. We'll be down there. We're up here in Shippensburg this morning. Demons and the X-Dawgs. The X-Dawgs won the year. They're 10-8 overall. 0-3 on the circuit, but they had very tough opponents in the Blackhawks, Riot Squad, and AFN in that tournament. A team that can definitely compete, however. There's a completion on that right side. Gets him a 1st down. That is McKeon again. Tyler McKeon killing it early. He is somebody you got to take account for. He is somebody who can exploit a defense very quickly with his precision route running, good hands. And this X-Dawgs offense, they're playing methodically slow. They're playing smart. They're playing the way they've always done. They go back 2002 when this team was first founded. They played in the original Shippensburg League up here, which was played in this very park, in fact, back in the early 2000s. However, Shippensburg folded at the end of 2007. The X-Dawgs joined Washington County from there in 2008. We're a member of the league every fall since till this year. Right sides of Eisenberg, incomplete. Sorry there. A couple of bodies got in the way. We'll try to get a better angle. A little limited for those first time tuning in. We should try to get some on-field shots. Try to get you in the game the best we can. Trench war is where it's at, a 9-man. The quarterback right in front of us. We'll see how it goes for this one. Demons X-Dawgs. We, of course, got 2 more Killer Bees and the West Virginia Venom. Tri-State Spartans and the Outlaws. I may get Primetime Pure Chaos. We'll see. I'm debating it. No ranked games today. A couple unranked games, but teams that can get into the top 25, like the X-Dawgs. Despite their travel record, they are 10-5 on the year. Outside of that, potential going 11-5 with a league record of 3-2 here. Trying to go 2-0 today. Batted down, but but okay, dead ball right there, and about down by Brock Klein. And right there, that was old school Brock coming in. He is somebody you got to guard. Klein, 4-year veteran. Actually 5-year. Goes back 2015 when he debuted with the Nighthawks. That connection with the Nighthawks going a long way towards him being a 9-man and being part of his Demon squad today. Was with the Warriors for most of his tenure in the Washington County Flag Football League, but did travel throughout the years. He was on Broad Axe's B Championship runner-up team in Mason-Dixon 17. Played for Adrenaline Rush in 2019 against the likes of Bullets and main event. A sack right there. Kaja Cooper coming in. And we talk about that cram connection of Cash and Pat. Talk about the original one right there. Kaja, J-Dub, Malcolm on this team as well. Not here this morning, but I can guarantee you come playoff time he will be. And reuniting those guys with Sean Motes and Brock Klein, big combination there in that defensive line. This is a front to look out for come playoff time here in the KFFL. Hopefully we'll see more out of the Demons. I know travel-wise, don't believe we'll see them in a tournament. There is chances. They could do Capital Classic. That is open. Nationals would be a stretch, but they're one of those teams that this year coming onto the scene, trying to get something started. For a lot of guys, they were on different squads last year, whether it be the Reckless Villains or the Warriors. Some guys didn't play last season. This team has come together in a big way. 3-3. They had a tough start, 0-3 to start the year. Misfits in prime time gave them a hard opening here in the KFFL. They were the winners of the 4-State Force tournament back in January. We had up in Greencastle. They defeated the Immortals and Ruckus in back-to-back games to win that. Zay coming around. That's going to be a sack. Kadra once again coming in. We talked about this D-line, and it shows up in a big way on 4th down, and here comes the Demons offense for the first time today. X-Dawgs played a good drive. They played as smart as they could. It's tough against this front. We're seeing that trench war earlier. And right here, Demons coming into play now. Let's see what this offense can do. Kevin Clancy not here today. Looks like Sean Parker will be the starting quarterback instead. I have not been at the last 2 Demon games. I unfortunately missed both of them. Wasn't feeling my best a few weeks ago when they played. Two teams battling for a higher seed come playoff time. Like you said, the winner will have a 2.5 game edge on the loser. Right now, it's about even. Parker stepping up. And Parker pulled down. Sean Parker, quarterback for them, back when they won the 4-State Fours. They had a very makeshift team in that tournament. Only 14 guys arrived, but they came ready to play. 20-0 over the Immortals. And what was the only appearance for the Immortals this year. We have not seen them yet, but a big shout out to Zach Ribby, the Immortals. I believe you guys saw where he had been doing a lot of great work out there serving the U.S. Navy. They beat Ruckus right afterwards, 28-6, but wasn't your normal Ruckus team. It was a bit of a Killer Bee Misfit vibe to it that we saw later on in the spring. See how passing could do. Oh, okay. That looks like the Savage one. Oh, don't want to start too soon. Money. Touchdown. Demons. 6-0. Mr. 250, Ron Savage himself. Completion there from Parker, and the Demons right out the gate go up 6-0. Extra point coming. Ball down, kick off, it's blocked. So Colch's kick is blocked, and the score remains 6-0 in favor of the Demons. See what the X-Dawgs can do here. Get it turned around. X-Dawgs, we mentioned 10-8 on the year. First time meeting with the Demons, but they've played against these guys over the years in some variation or another. Whether it be facing the old program, the old Warriors, maybe even the Reckless Villains. little bit of TBT. These guys have played together, different stops along the way. And when you are able to play with different guys, you learn different ways to play the game. You grow together, you can create something great. And that's what this Demons team is trying to do. They're trying to build something themselves. Not quite on the tournament level this season. I wouldn't discount them, honestly. If we've seen the Spartans travel, and we've seen Broad Axe and X-Dawgs and Bees travel, I think this Demons team would have no reason not to. It's going to be a little tough, though. DC, the next tournament. About an hour and a half drive for most of the guys. They can get enough down there, though. Could be interesting. Rhode Island, bit of a hike. They'll have some league play here, too, that day. But yeah, that'd be the last week of the KFFL regular season. Where will we be? Not sure yet. Around is the only answer I can give. Bit of a tight formation here for the X-Dawgs. Right side Eisenberg. Matty Ice going to go. Oh, that's stiff arm. That Eisenberg stiff arm. First down.
Throw people around like rag dolls.
That's a 99 in the Madden, man.
That's a stiff arm from hell right there. Hey, I don't like demons. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, Matt.
Stiff arm from hell.
You gotta watch that stiff arm.
I got three.
Here we go. One tight end. We got about two on the left, two on the right.
Ready? Go.
Isaiah. Moat's got him.
Right here, baby. Let's go.
Smallberg coming in. I think it's the first time I've seen him all season. He's been a bit busy himself.
We're all right, fellas.
Second down, 2 sticks. Talk about how much of a difference a whole summer can make. X-Dawgs only getting better. They picked up some key pieces. Thad Jones coming over from the Tri-State Spartans. Alex Foster last year was with the Reckless Villains in the KFFL. He's with Warriors in Washington County. This season he's an X-Dawg, as neither team is playing this fall. Demons, everybody was in somewhere else last year. As we mentioned, Demons were supposed to play back in the spring. They had been on the list as one of the spring teams. I'm actually going to fix the quarter in a second. Isaiah. That's going to be tipped, and Eisenberg's still going to come up with it. Matty Ice turning up. He's pulled down. A longtime veteran, Geneva College, Matt Eisenberg. Played up there from about 98 to 2001. And then afterwards came over to flag football. We talk about it, day one X-Dawg. He was here when the franchise first began in the Shippensburg League. Has been part of the team every year ever since. The only real season he missed was 2016 when he went down midway through the first game of the season against the Mighty Ducks in Washington County. Timeout Demons. Third down coming up.
That's great. That's up.
3:30. Trying to adjust some things here real quick to make for a better broadcast.
One-on-one, ready? Tight. Watch over on this side. Come on. There we go, young. You're right. You're right. Kick back. Come out. Blue Lake. I see you. Blue Lake. Take go.
Isaiah. My God, Brock coming right for him. Still, I can't. No. What are you going to say? If Foster come up with it. And Brock line came in full throttle there. And that's the Brock of old. Injuries hurting Klein last fall. Suffered a shoulder issue playing again with the Brunswick Railroaders in semi-pro. Injury hindered him for a long time, but he's back in full force this season. Trying to make a case for a comeback player of the year. It was a rough first week for the Demons we talked about with Prime Time and Misfits. Prime Time surprising people so far in the league, coming out very strong. But to me, that's the team I expected to see. A little conglomerate of Gusto Land, Prime Time, 717, and the rest of YFFL. And that punt, not going to go very far. And, Parks bobbled it, and it's going to hit the ground. Remember, we saw that happen to the Demons a few weeks ago, actually. They bobbled one of the punts that went in the air. It was taken back for a touchdown by Vontae Redmond against the West Virginia Venom. We'll have the Venom in action later today when they take on the Killer Bees in a rematch of the quarterfinal from last season's playoff.
Riley was basically in the
2 minutes has been called. This is the first of 7 games we'll have for you. Maybe an 8th game. We'll see. Let's go with 7 for now for the weekend. Second game after this we'll have will be the Tri-State Spartans taking on the Outlaws.
No!
43-0 last time they played. Might be a little bit of a different game this time, though. Parker. Sean Parker. This is just what he does. That was the thing. Sean Parker in week 1 was not able to find many lanes at quarterback against Prime Time and the Misfits. That's the one thing we had said after the 4 state fours was that he was one of those guys who could develop into the guy at quarterback. And part of that was his ability to not only throw the ball, but to make the right reads in the right lanes. A lot of times with dual threats, you have guys who either run straight up or go side to side and not really go too far. Parker makes the right reads. See if he can keep doing that. Take off again. Maybe no one's open. That's the thing. Oh, he's still going. They finally get him. Apologies, guys. I was holding that one back the whole play. I hate coughing on live, but you know how it goes. 1:07 to go in the half. First down. As we mentioned, second game will be Spartans versus the Outlaws. That'll be about 2 time slots from now, so 3 hours roughly from now will be that game. We'll be taking a break after this one. Might have someone hop in, you know, you never know. We're on a bit of a workload management right now. Leading up to nationals, leading up to playoffs. The beginning of Champions Month here on TBT. We'll have one crown tomorrow. We'll show that one. Maffel will have theirs. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to make that due to being in Newtown at the same time as that game. Motion, Parker. Bob on incomplete.
Second down.
Second down.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. One more. Fix your stand, 41.
Parker. Way too high, incomplete. Third down coming up.
Hey, Trent.
Bit of a drizzle feeling right now.
Tom.
53 seconds left of the half. Complete left side. Simpkins turning up. And he's hit on the sideline. Matt wants a hold, but he ain't going to get one from the looks of it.
Hey, good block, boy. Good block. Watch your quick stuff, guys. Watch your quick stuff. Watch your quick stuff, fellas. Watch your quick stuff. Good. Good line. Good line. Go! To go!
Parker. Incomplete. Second and goal. 33 seconds remaining in the half. 6-0 is the score.
They got one time out, right? You stayed up for a long time. How much time? 33 seconds. Go! Go!
Parker.
There you go. There you go.
Incomplete to Aleph.
There you go.
Third and goal.
You got third, right, Tom?
Yeah, no, it's third. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, dude.
Go! To go!
What a catch! What a play! Taz at the touchdown.
I was looking right at it before I turned it.
Come on, man. Just to make a sound.
12-0. Two-score lead for the Demons. And after the slow start, we talked about it. The three losses so far are to the top three teams in the league. Misfits, Venom, and Primetime. Since then, it's been a turnaround. The team is playing a lot better so far.
Go!
Trying to get two today. They've beaten Bees, Chaos, and Outlaws. Parker's pulled down. 12-0.
Yeah. Us four, right?
21 seconds left in the first half.
I'm going to stay this time.
12-0 is the score here for the Demons over the X-Dawgs.
Come on, Dad.
Tri-State Spartans in the house. We haven't seen them in a bit. They're 20-12 this year. They've been on a downhill slide, however. We talked about it. This team at one point was 16-4. They have since gone 4-11. To the left. Almost intercepted. 13 seconds. Intercepted. Taz again. And a big pick by Boyce before half. 2 seconds. So this is 43. Hey, I think Kyle should kick it. I say kick it. Let Kyle kick it. Let Kyle kick it. Oh, man. You gotta let Kyle kick that.
Come on, big stand here, fellas. Big stand. We got it, baby.
Yeah, I'd call Kyle for a field goal here. There's only 2 seconds. They ain't going to get you any closer, Kyle. Unless someone pulls that Kyle Marshall flop and draws 15. So we're going to try to go Hail Mary instead here for the Demons. I should have stayed down there, but sometimes you don't think your shot's all the way through. And just take the shots you can get. I'm not sure what Kaj is saying. Yep, Sean Common. Yeah, that didn't go very far. All right. So that's going to be halftime instead with the score Demons 12, X-Dawgs nothing. We'll be right back. Yeah.
New half.
Hey, let Brady know.
Third quarter underway here in Shippensburg. Demons and the X-Dawgs. Demons in the red and white. Some in purple and black. X-Dogs in the gray. Demons will play the Spartans after this. We won't have that game. Left side. Pull right down. If someone else wants to go for it, feel free. I'm just going to do a few today. We'll have KFFL playoffs tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Got a nice little ranked battle, number 8 Rampage and number 9 Elite Rebels. Rematch of the Clash of York Championship. That'll be kicking off tomorrow morning down in Newtown. Followed by the number 16 Misfits versus the Maryland Venom right afterwards. Both quarterfinal games on different brackets. And then after that, we'll follow the Misfits, if time allows us, to their next game in the semifinal. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to go high seed if possible. If Misfits win, it'll be their game. But if not, it'll be either the 2 seed or maybe 3 seed, depending on who's standing by point. Left side. Culture complete. Pulled right down. Second down coming up. Parker. Close to the right side. Pull right down. Third down.
Laying the wall down.
Parker. Tipped to the line, incomplete.
Let's go.
Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down. Undeclared or what? You undeclared? Undeclared. Undeclared, fourth down. Instead of 40? Yeah. I'm trying to. That's enough. That's enough. I understand. Hey, Jay, go wide. Back. No. You go. Hey, remember.
Let's see what's going on. Demas said it was a free play. X-Dawgs disagree.
No, he didn't! No, he snapped it and then we snapped the ball. That's what we doing.
So they're going to say no free play, and it's a pick.
I'll go.
Yeah, hey, listen, you two, only one of you in the car. Understand? Let's go. Hey, listen up.
Red 1-2. Red 1-2. Red, go.
Wait, Eisenberg. Pull down. First down for the X-Dawgs. 12-0 here in the third quarter. Let's mention first of about 3 or 4 we'll have for you today. The next one up is going to be Tri-State Spartans versus the Outlaws. That'll be kicking off at about 12:30. Followed by Killer Bees and the West Virginia Venom. Prime time pure chaos is a possibility. We'll see. That's going to be incomplete. As mentioned, tomorrow we'll have 4. The games we do know we'll have will be Rampage and Elite Rebels at 8 a.m. Followed by Misfits and the Maryland Venom right afterwards. And then we'll go where the high seed goes. for the other semifinal. If the Misfits win, we'll stay with them. If they don't, we'll see if the Scorpions or Elite Rebels will come away with a win on their end of the bracket. Scorpions taking on the Baltimore Spartans. Rebels, we mentioned, taking on Rampage. Misfits, Venom, and Bad Boys and the Maryland Titans. Championship game around high noon. Around that time, MAF will be crowning theirs as well, so we'll have 2 champions crowned this weekend in Champions Month. Complete left side, Eisenberg. Matt Eisenberg still going. That pitch caught me off guard. I've lost track of where the ball is. Wow, okay, McKeon came up with it somehow in all that mess. Sorry for the rough angle. McKeon somewhere down the field came away with it. I saw Matt go to pitch it, but I was so close to the end on the shot that I wasn't quite able to see where the ball was. But a very good read there by Eisenberg to keep this drive going. X-Dawgs starting to move. They're using the same methodical pace and tempo. Getting much different results though.
Red, 4-1. Red, 4-1. Set, go.
Complete right side. Pull down. Second and goal.
Great job, boss. Great job, bro. Great job, bro. I'm just saying. You make it look ugly.
We'll be in the end zone.
Red, 4-2. Set, go. There you go. I got this one.
Pull down. Third and goal.
Hey, same.
Hey. Hey, what we got here?
Black 3-6. Black 3-6. Set, go.
Complete to Jones. Touchdown, X-Dawgs, 12-6.
Hey, great throw!
Extra point coming.
Close, guys. No.
Oh, they're saying no good. So the score is 12-6 in favor of the Demons. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to grab the cord. Make sure it don't fall over. Keeping the phone charged.
Hey, huddle up right here. Huddle.
We'll throw to Aleph complete. And Aleph is pulled down. Foster coming in on the pull. Spartans got a few so far. So they got 4. They got a doubleheader. I see 5 coming in now. They got to play Demons first. And then after that, they will be taking on the Outlaws. We'll have the Outlaws game. Everybody getting one today. Parker. Still going, Sean Parker. Pull down, big game, first down. Play right side. Nowhere to go for Simpkins. Second down coming up for the Demons. Fourth quarter has begun. 12-6 is the score. Pulled right down. Nowhere to go for Parker. A few yards up the field.
Whoever picked me up, good job.
Very overcast day here in Shippensburg. Clouds expect to be out here all day today. It's a nice little cool fall day. Rush cut. Wow, Brady missed him. Complete. Mayo. Molly Mayo pulled down. Kyle's coming out here. I think that's a smart money. No, looks like Kyle's going to not be. Okay. Parker and company said they're going to go for it. So Marshall told to go back. Two tight ends set. Savage and Aleph in tight. Mayo in a one-on-one out here. Let's see what happens. Parker. He went for that jump ball. Not very well executed, though. Great defense. Incomplete. So Demons choose to go for it over taking the field goal. And now the X-Dawgs have an opportunity to tie this game. Remember, there are no overtimes in the regular season of KFFL. So if you're the X-Dawgs here, you got to score and get the extra point if you still want to win this game. Overtime is not going to be any extra time because there is no overtime. No overtime pay for the referees in the regular season. Call it like quarter and a half or half and a half, depending on how many drives it goes. Time it out or something.
Black, 1-6. Go.
One take.
Go, baby.
Is that McKeon? Oh, broke it off, incomplete. Broke it up. Simpkins down the field. Big play. Second down coming up for the X-Dawgs.
You got it, Ty. You're good, brother. Hold up. Hey, come on. Hey, get up on the ball, yo. Get up on the ball. Wait, hey, good catch, man. That's a crazy ball. Hey, good catch, dog.
Run to the right. Still spinning around. Big gain. Spartans getting gathered down there. It's been tough sledding for Tri-State down up here this year in KFFL. Looks like they got about, I want to say 5 or 6. Looking around, there's not many more. We'll see. They got the Demons next. Eisenberg goes up to Jones, the former Spartan, with a completion. Or a reception, rather. And Eisenberg with the completion. That time, Matt Eisenberg rolled out to the left. Found a mismatch down on the sideline. It's a first down for the X-Dawgs. Remember, you need more than just a touchdown to win the game if you're the Dogs. You need an extra point as well. Without it, you run the risk of a tie. Remember, there are no overtimes in KFFL. Look at the 4-man front they got here. Gaskins, Klein, Moats, Cooper. That's only 4 of the core so far. Eisenberg. Oh, Thad bodied up by Simpkins. What a sick pull by Sick Nasty down there. That's perfectly legal. He went for the flag. You can say what you want, but he went for the flag. That's a grown man circuit hit. They play that out there. That's classic 9-man. That's bodied up, pulled a flag. No complaints there. Right now, they better get it together. They got Parks on Jones right now. They might try to switch here. We'll see. See how that coverage plays out. Eisenberg is the quarterback for the first time in the game. Complete right side. Pull right down. So Eisenberg coming in late. He's been the starting quarterback for the X-Dawgs for 20 years now. He did not start this game. He hasn't started many, but he's came in when he's needed to. And right now, I think he sees something he's going to try to exploit. I think he's found something in his Demons defense that he wants to take advantage of right now. Matt going to step up, going to fire it. McKeon wide open. Where's he at? Looks like he's shy the one. So Eisenberg finds a wide open Tyler McKeon for a first down and goal. Here come the X-Dawgs. Trying to get their third in a row. They were talking about a rough start the Demons had. X-Dawgs had a rough start of their own. Coming out the gate with a loss to prime time in week 1 and then the Wolverines right afterwards. After their tour of York, however, they've turned it around since. They've gone out there and have gotten 2 wins on the year. Starting to show flashes of that team we know every year.
Just right.
They beat the Spartans 32-13, getting revenge on Tri-State for the loss last season. Eisenberg, left side, right there, money. Touchdown. X-Dawgs. We're tied at 12.
Swear to God, y'all some ball. Let's go, man. Lock the kick. Go. 2. All the way over. Hey, they're gonna come hard, fellas.
2 minutes.
Overlook.
Looks like it's going to be good. And I believe it was offsides on the Demons. 13-12 X-Dawgs. And for the X-Dawgs, just what they needed. 1 point game. Dogs trying to surpass last fall's win total. Talk about the X-Dawgs over the last year. 2020, they did not play till the fall season. They did not take part in the COVID summer sessions we had during COVID, rather. Came back in the beginning of 2020, 2-6 in the regular season in Washington County. Pulled off a mega upset when they took down the Warriors in the quarterfinals, 20-19. Fell just short, however, to the Misfits in that semifinal, despite a comeback and a half by Matt Eisenberg. Just 2 points shy. Runner-up in Keystone in the spring. Team that still delivers. Look at there. Boyce going to catch it back on there in the end, but that defense is coming full throttle right now at this Demon offense. 1:52 remaining in the game. Winner of this game is going to have at least a 2.5 game edge on the loser. Maybe 3.5, I think, with the tiebreaker. If Dogs win, the other teams will have the same amount of wins, but Demons will have 2 more losses, with one of them being to the X-Dawgs. If the Demons win, they'll have 2 more wins, 1 less loss, and the tiebreaker. Fires that way up, incomplete. Second down coming up for the X-Dawgs. These two fighting it out for that 5th spot in the league. Wolverines, Primetime, and Misfits already have a tiebreaker. Or rather, Wolverines and Primetime have a tiebreaker on the Dogs. Dogs have a tiebreaker on Venom. That's Venom's only loss so far this year. Misfits has a tiebreaker, as does Prime Time on Demons. Wolverines still ahead. They're off again this week. Prime Time plays later. Parker's going to be in the gun. He's got one tight, 4 wide.
Come on, man! Thank you!
Brady's going to get a. Brady was going for a flag. He's going to get it.
Hey, Joy!
There's a holding coming on the back end, I believe, but yeah, it's going to come way back. Parker's gain is all for naught. 1 point game in the 4th quarter. Demons and the X-Dawgs. Battle of 2 unranked teams, although X-Dawgs with 2 wins today might be looking at a spot in the rankings coming up next week. We'll see. They got some work to do. Remember, they're 0-3 in travel play this year. Albeit, as we mentioned, it was a tough resume in Ocean City. Blackhawks right out the gate. That was a battle to the very end. Matt Eisenberg versus Tommy Lightfoot. 2 very similar teams. They had a battle. Blackhawks will be in action tomorrow down in Maffel. They'll be taking on FOE in the wild card round of their playoffs. Battle of 2 ranked teams. Blackhawks 25th in my rankings. FOE 23rd. X-Dawgs lurking in there about 26 range right now. They've been rising up as the Spartans are falling down. Those two have been sharing that spot for a while. X-Dawgs had Riot Squad as well. We see what they can do. They won Lydia's Legacy. Interception here as we see what the X-Dawgs could do. Pick. Game over. 20 years strong. And a comeback like this is a reason why. Old school X-Dawgs. And if this holds up, they're going to come away with their 3rd win of the season. 1:13 remaining in the game. Davis says there's 3 left in timeout wise for the Demons. But right now the X-Dawgs have a 7-point lead. You got to wonder, if you're the Demons, would it be smart money here to just let the X-Dawgs score? Why not? Let them score. If they get the extra point, it's an 8-point game. If they don't, it's a 7-point game. I'm just saying, if they get beat on the first down, let them score. Because that's another way to get an extra drive. Right now, it's all about time, and time is of the essence here. Try to get them away from the 20, but if they get past it, let them in. Let them score. We'll see if the X-Dawgs have the smart money that too. Throws it up. Oh, incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Glad to see all you tune in. We're live on Facebook, Joey Blaze and Team Blunt Talk. Also live on YouTube, Team Blunt Talk. YouTube actually outdrawing Facebook this morning. Glad you guys can tune in and enjoy some full ADP flag football. Eisenberg running around. Matt making moves. He's pulled down, however, shy of the 1st. So we got 3rd down coming. Right now, though, X-Dawgs are taking some time up. 3rd down, 59 seconds. The key play I look back to right now was the decision not to kick it earlier. I was saying it too. Twice I felt like the Demons should have just tried a Kyle Marshall field goal. Once before half, I know, 64 yards, there's no way. But why not? Take a swing, take a shot, better than roll out, better than what happened. You know, why not? And then the other one, you go back to the 3rd quarter where they had the opportunity down here on the other end, on 4th down, and instead of kicking it, they went for it. It backfired, and the X-Dawgs took the ball back. Those are two critical plays I got to think back to, with the second one being a lot more critical, but still the impact being shown here as a play to McKeon is incomplete. 4th down for the X-Dawgs. I try to get an RPO here from Eisenberg. Try to lure him in with something and then beat him up top. Don't foresee a kick. X-Dawgs do have a kicking game. Gotta wonder though if they might have preserved too much clock for the Demons. Matt. Complete on that right side. First down. Could be more. Touchdown. Or is he? No, he's not in yet. Takes it in to 1. Smart play. Great play. First and goal, X-Dawgs. They're going to go 3-2 on the year. And the Demons missed opportunities. They had 12-0 out the gate. They had chances at field goals, points left off the board, turnovers, just everything coming back to bite them. Are they saying he's in now? They're saying he's in. Okay, so he crossed over at some point, supposedly.
It's 20-12 now.
What score?
20-12.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, because it was 13. No, it's 19. They scored this one. Yeah, it's 19.
It's 19-12. Okay.
They scored this to be 20-12.
So this is making an 8-point game. Offsides.
Oh, now it's 20-12. Yeah, now it's 20-12. We're up 8.
So 8-point game for the X-Dawgs, 20 unanswered. See what the Demons can do late.
I was the only one that could shoot. That was Dave.
How much time?
But 34. I was the only one that could shoot, bro. I look back, everybody else was just standing there. You gotta run to the ball.
8-point game. Parker. Sack, Jones. Timeout is called. 27 seconds to go. 8-point game here in Shippensburg. Coming up next, Demons and the Tri-State Spartans. We will not have that game. Spartans down there warming up. They've had a hard time getting guys this season. It's been a hard decline for this Tri-State squad going back to, I'll make sure I don't have it again either. Going back to the end of the regular, rather go back to the playoff game, really. After the playoff game with the Killer Bees, that fourth quarter, they have not been the same franchise. Parker. Incomplete. Third down. 1 point Tri-State was up there. We had them in the top 15 in the DMV rankings and early B rankings. They're one of those teams back in the spring that are making a lot of noise but have faded down the stretch. A lot of it is attendance. Guys just split up all over. Some of their guys doing other kids sports and whatnot on Saturdays. Some guys doing semi-pro football. A lot of things going on this fall. It's been a busy season. Travel's starting to become hard for a lot of people as well. You can take a look at what's going on with the price of gas. It's not much better up in Pennsylvania, but it's a lot better than up north. That's for sure.
Hey, Matt, you pay attention to the other drive. Go!
Parker of the tight end. I'm hearing free play. They better make sure it's a free play this time. Ball's going to be up. That's intercepted. It's going to be offsides on the X-Dawgs. 8-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Shoot, my bad. No, we need one.
Man of motion, Coulter.
Go!
One tight again. Parker, that rush coming full force. He's going to fire that one way up. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Savage, but no go there. 3 seconds to go. X-Dawgs of a win here will be 3-2 in league play this spring. Their overall will increase to 11-8. They got another one after this with the Killer Bees. So an opportunity for the Dogs to go 4-2 in the regular season and 12-8 by the end of this week overall for the year. Talk about a team that can compete on the B level. Just tough draw in what is a very much different world than the one they previously were in many years ago on the 9-man circuit.
Right there.
Demons trying to get started. It's been a rough start though. Staring 3-4 in the face. Here we go. Oh, incomplete. Almost a catch. And that'll do it. Demons fall to 3-4 on the year. X-Dawgs go up to 3-2. One more game for each. Demons versus the Tri-State Spartans after this one. Spartans going to warm up there. We won't be live for that one. X-Dawgs have the Killer Bees after. We will also not be live for that one. Barring significant weather, we will be back, however, for Outlaws and the Tri-State Spartans later today, as well as the Killer Bees and West Virginia Venom, and a possibility of Prime Time versus Pure Chaos. We'll see what's in the forecast, though. It's not a pretty sky right now, and we know how it gets in Pennsylvania. When it rains, it pours. And so far, a cloudy day for the Demons. Sunshine for the X-Dawgs, though. They got one more left. They're victorious here, 20-12. I'm Joey Blaze. For this special presentation of the Keystone Flag Football League by Team Blunt Talk. We'll be back in a little bit. Weather impending. Final score here, X-Dawgs 20,